The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Oh. Yes, Lutzi, did you hear about what's happened here?
There's an injury crisis.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Buzz turned up to work, but his voice isn't working.
Oh, is he here?
I saw him here.
What is he?
We need to call him in just to
Is he going to hang around or
get all raspy for us.
what's wrong with him?
He's got no voice.
But like, how's that happen?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's got to be sick. He had it yesterday.
He said that he feels fine.
Here he comes in.
comes here.
He is.
It's all physical.
Well, don't try and tour. I mean, you know, I don't wanna...
Just give us a testing 1, 2.
Testing 1, 2.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened.
What has happened?
Hello, Nick. You look like yeah. Me and you today, buddy.
What has happened?
I don't know.
Because you had it yesterday. You're not sick? You're
No.
sick? No?
Don't think so.
Oh, yeah, well,
Just talking too much.
that's all right.
So he's kind of been dropped back 2 rungs because, like, you'd think, what we'd do is, like, for you to take a backward step, you'd go out on the road and fill for Mitch. Mitch has stepped up to fill in for you, but
You can't do that.
he
'cause you
can't
have
do
no
that because
voice.
he can't talk. So
We've got-
Nick's
Gilding's
taken a step
out.
up. Gilding's gone.
With a grade 2 tear.
Yeah.
O'Neill's obviously, she's still out, suspended.
Yes.
school,
Sorry, we're in on holidays.
We're on
Oh,
After an incident. So that's it.
so he's driving Nick around all day. Like, he's going to be in the car.
Hey, really?
That's going to be torture.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's going to be torture.
I'm going to love this.
Good of you to
I'm
come
not.
in.
And as Mitch said, like, it's a bad day to be stuck in a car with someone who won't stop talking and you literally
You
can't
You
speak.
can't even tell him to shut up. Well, that's
Nick.
awesome.
Usually I am that
Stretched.
person who can't stop talking and I can just see what it would be like on the other end, and you get to have that buzz
I can
today.
see how smug Nick looks right now.
Don't hold back, Nick.
This is a good day. This is a very good day for everyone. What
We might just do something at Newstead.
was that, mate?
Yeah, good point. I'm leaving.
Talking,
What's
yeah,
that,
that's
mate?
not good for you.
No matter what Buzz says today, just say pardon and make him repeat it.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Did you see that Curtis Scott knocked out Barry Hall in a boxing match in the first round?
Curtis Scott.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's a former NRL player.
Curtis Scott.
Yeah, I'm glad that you didn't remember him because I barely remember him. He played for Melbourne. I remember he played for Melbourne. Who else did he play
Canberra?
for? Did he?
Yeah, I'm looking at him in a Raiders jersey now. Yeah, I don't know the name, but I've seemed to have forgotten about him as well.
Yeah.
Last played in 2021. Yeah.
He last played in 2021. Yeah.
How old's Barry Hall?
I think Barry Hall is like 47 and Curtis Scott, he could still be playing footy.
He's 26.
Yeah, he's 26
Yeah.
years of age.
He's 26.
Yes.
What? When did he retire from footy? Did he?
Well, he must have to take up boxing.
Yeah, 47.
It's different
Barry.
when they start giving the ages. It's like there was an assault on an old man last night.
Exactly. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Barry got knocked out in the first round too. He's a big unit.
Oh, God, yeah. I'd expect the other way around. Like, it wouldn't have surprised me. I knew that he'd been beaten. I didn't know it was the first round.
Yeah, but it was a 26-year-old against a 47-year-old. Which reminds me, when's the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight?
I don't know.
Oh, please don't let Jake Paul win that.
I feel like
Please,
it's been delayed. It was supposed to be
Yeah, it's
in the
definitely
next couple of
delayed.
weeks,
Yeah.
but now Friday the 15th of November. Yeah, it got pushed back.
Why did that get pushed back? Because that was meant to be in July.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
rescheduled.
It could be the biggest fight in history, though, like as far as
yeah.
pay-per-view and everything.
Well, it's Netflix, remember?
Oh, Netflix.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
free. If you got
It's
Netflix,
streaming.
it's going to be one of their live events. They've been doing it with stand-up comedy recently, but they're starting to get into the live sports game.
And you don't have to pay any extra.
Yeah, so is it just... Yeah, that's the question. That's what we were asking yesterday about the Olympics and stuff. Obviously, Nina got their thing, and then Stana got...
Now, this Netflix one is apparently it'll be the first time they've streamed a live sports event. But you won't have to pay. You know how they sometimes put a paywall up?
Yeah.
You've got to pay extra. I don't think you do on this.
Right.
And I think it's being sanctioned as an official fight. So, like, on the legendary career of Mike Tyson, if he loses to Jake Paul, it will be...
Oh, if that's the case.
I hope it doesn't happen.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Throwback Throwdown!
Before you reveal the final results,
No, well,
Oh,
yet,
no,
mate.
not the
This-
final
this is
results
not-
or
this is
the
in progress.
the overnight results where we're standing an hour out from the polls closing. 1983, any list should have. What's the Land Down Under? Should be one of them.
Was it
That's what I think of
83?
when I think of 83.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it mightn't have come out in 83. That's
Oh, but hang on, no. It's 87. 87 was the America's Cup.
no 82. 80.
When was?
No, it was 82, 83. God, now you got me thinking.
I thought it was 83, 87. The America's
No, it was
Cup.
1983, the America's Cup.
Yeah, 83.
I think. Yeah, but that doesn't mean the song came out then.
I'm having a look.
When did the song come? It
have a look.
had to have been out by then.
It is 1981 it was released.
There you go.
Right. So,
Yeah, so the race was 83.
Understood. Okay.
Just got
Two
brought
years-
back.
It was 2 years old.
Well, I mean, I don't know how these were faring the last time any of us checked, but I will say the one in fourth position with 15% of the votes is...
It's just a transparency issue there, I think. Like people not understanding what it is.
Yeah.
If they understood the significance of the song, maybe.
Maybe.
A little bit better. So
It's not a significant
it's on them.
poll, is it?
No. Popularity vote. All right, number 2. This is actually Kendall's pick. She's not here.
Sting got brushed.
Yeah. Police with 22%. It's a little bit of a rise there.
That's Kendall's tantra mantra,
Yeah.
as she calls it.
That was the only reason. She doesn't even like the song.
No, she just likes the idea of it,
The backstory.
the backstory.
All right, slightly ahead on 24% in second.
What percentage?
This is yours, Lutzy, at 24.
24, okay.
Yeah, 2% ahead
Well,
of
certainly not
Kendall in third. So it's
Still not conceding.
the
But
Matty Rowe plate very much up for grabs because at this stage, and look,
That was Lutzy's song during his schoolies week, because that was in 83, wasn't it? You were doing
It was, mate.
Yeah.
that's
him,
exactly what it was.
him and the guys hanging around Fisherman's
Just searching
Wharf
for an Eileen.
singing.
Not that hard to find 83, actually. A lot of Eileens around then, as it turns out.
and in a clear favourite spot, 39%.
Oh, yeah, Buzz.
Yeah.
39.
39.
Oh, okay,
So
well-
15% lead at the moment on second position.
Well, I'm not conceding the Matty Rowe plate. Obviously, I'm sitting second, but that's going to win, isn't it?
A clear favourite. I mean, Nick, I'll just chime you in for a second. You obviously keep all the stats. Buzz being out today, he's got no voice. Is any chance he's going for a sympathy vote? Is he struggling at the top of the leaderboard?
He's doing quite nicely at the moment, but there's still time. There's still time. Head to the Instagram page now.
Let's make it interesting. Yeah, on our Instagram page, vote for your favourite 1983 song, the winner of this morning's Throwback Throwdown, revealed before 8 a.m.
The Ash, Lutzy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Okay, Miley Hogan is the 7 News US correspondent, and today she is in New Mexico looking over the trial of Alec Baldwin. It's begun this week in a court in New Mexico where he's standing trial over the killing of the Rust cinema photographer in October 2021. Morning, Miley.
Good morning.
We're trying to get our head around this. So can you bring us up to date from when this incident first happened, which was in 2021, what legal avenues have been navigated to lead to this point?
Look, there has been a number of different legal avenues to get to this point. It's almost been 3 years since that tragic tragedy on that set when the cinematographer was killed. Charges were brought against Alec Baldwin, then they were dropped, and then they were brought against him again, which has brought us to where we are now in this case today that has started now with opening arguments. And look, he's been charged with involuntary manslaughter. So what prosecutors are trying to prove is that he acted recklessly with that weapon on set. They're trying to prove that he didn't follow protocols and that he was reckless with it. They'll have to prove that he was negligent with the gun. But the defence team are going to argue that he was an actor just acting and that it's actually the responsibility of people, other people on set, other crew members to make sure that they wasn't full of live bullets.
Yeah, it's interesting here. I know that the court heard the 911 call that was played in court, I think, yesterday. where Baldwin's saying, you can hear him saying, I didn't mean to shoot, I didn't pull the trigger, and then a caller then went on to blame the assistant director, saying that effing AD, he's responsible. So you've got all these different moving parts happening in that 911 call rather.
Yeah, look, to catch people up as well, the armourer who was responsible for loading that gun, she has been found guilty of involuntary manslaughter and is right now behind bars. She was sentenced to the maximum 18 months behind bars. So that evidence as well will be put into this case. She could be called to testify as well here. What the defence team is trying to do is frame it that it was her responsibility to make sure that gun didn't have any live ammunition in it, not the job of the actor, that the gun should have been checked, gone through all of those checks and been safe before it was handed over to Alec Baldwin. But just to be clear here as well, this is a really rare case because live ammunition really shouldn't be on set. It's not something that is on set. They're not using real bullets. They're using blanks. And so the big question is, how did this bullet even get on to the film set? They have not been able to figure that out yet. The only thing they have been able to prove in that other case with the armourer was that she was responsible for loading it with a live bullet.
And they still weren't able to establish how it was put on. So, but if she was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter, that's the same thing as what Alec is facing. So if found guilty, is he facing a similar time frame behind bars, 18 months?
Yeah, that's the maximum that he can be given, 18 months behind bars. There's obviously different levels of that the judge could give him if he is convicted of this crime. But it's going to be interesting to see how the jury, how they react to this evidence, because the prosecution are trying to put gun safety at the centre of their argument, saying they've already told the jury this morning in their opening arguments, this is not a prop gun. You're going to hear the term prop gun over and over again during this trial, but you need to remember that it's also a real gun and that he committed the cardinal sin when he pointed that weapon at another person and fired the trigger. So it's going to be a really interesting case on how the jury will find this evidence.
And did he make an appearance today? And if so, did he keep his cool? Because he can be a bit of a hothead.
Yeah, he does have a reputation for being a hothead, losing his temper, but he has been very calm this entire time. He's been here the last 3 days. Today he arrived. His wife is also here with him. His brother is here with him. Yesterday he arrived with his wife as well. They even brought one of their young children along. The child didn't go into the courtroom though. They handed the child off to a nanny. So it's been quite a family affair. And look, it's all been very Hollywood. If you didn't know, the Baldwins are also in the process of filming a reality TV show. So it'll be interesting to see if this case gets a feature in that show. So that's another layer to this case all unfolding over here in America.
And is there a timeline on what we can expect, some sort of result in this, or we'll just roll on for a couple of weeks?
Well, the trial's only meant to last 8 days, and the judge is a taskmaster. I believe that they will try to get it done within that time. They wanted the jury selected in 1 day, and the judge made that happen. So it's supposed to be all of the evidence done in 8 days with the closing arguments, and then the jury will go and deliberate, and that can take however long the jury wants it to take. But we should have a verdict not long after that.
Thanks, Miley. Thanks for the update.
Thanks, guys.
Miley Hogan, she's the
Thanks, guys.
7 News US correspondent. You'll be able to watch her on the news tonight.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I think it was not yesterday, the day before, but there was a young busker, Anoxia is her name. She's the real deal, by the way. Like, she's got her own music, and she's been busking since she was 13.
Wow.
So she's putting the hard yards in. She's down at the Queen Street Mall.
Yeah.
She's busking along, and just through pure coincidence, she started singing the Teddy Swims song.
Lose Control.
Lose Control. Of course, Teddy Swims is in town.
Playing that night, he would have
He was
been.
playing that night at the river stage. He goes, oh, come on.
What, he was walking up the mall?
He was walking up the mall. She's singing. Yeah, have a listen to this. This is her singing the song. Teddy Swims comes in and then starts singing it with her.
How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah. Get out of town. Yeah, you have to join me.
Really?
You go. I lose
I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me.
When you're not next to me.
You're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Problematic. That's where we're at, right?
Yeah.
Problem.
It's in
So I usually have a teleprompter on my.
Do you want the lyrics to your own songs?
Yeah, I don't know my own song.
Oh, but I won't make a real full moon.
Black magic and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is when I'm with you, I'm at it. And I need some really my skin.
It goes to show how important a good sound system is too. Like that sound system can't keep up with Teddy Swims' voice.
Yeah, can't take his voice. It's over-modulating, whatever they call it.
Yeah. And her too, she didn't seem daunted that he was there. The fact she can just sit there and trade barbs in a little bit.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's like Beth thrown straight into A grade.
Yes.
And she was ready for it.
But him also, like, you know, he's just walking up the street. Like, you know, you watch those singers, they go backstage and, you know, warm up their voice and everything. Like, he's just walking down the street, probably grabbing some Hungry Jacks, and all of a sudden has to hit those high notes. That cannot be easy. Looks like it's morning as well.
We've got her on the show after 8:30 this morning.
Oh, nice.
Noxia.
Yeah, Noxia, yeah.
Oh, cool.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
The women of the show are all incapacitated at the moment. So, you know, I jumped in the lift today. It was just me and Nick. So, he was just like, yeah, dudes only today. Rock on, you know. We just... Yeah, just had a bit of a man chat in there. Just got to have a system rocked up. It's all dudes, but it reminded me of the fact that I've been looking at.
By the way, Alicia's just put up on the board here, does Alicia not exist? She's sitting right behind
She did
you.
not put. I'm looking at the board. She did not put that. Yeah, she's here. I mean, yeah, but I mean, you know, she doesn't speak very much on the show.
No, that's true.
Unless it's you know, the brouhaha. But I've been looking at sort of holidays because we get a week coming up, you know, later in the year. So I'm sort of looking at options at the moment, and I stumbled across. The one I stumbled across was the Bali time chamber.
You've been to Bali before?
Yeah, only once.
Yeah.
But Bali, I don't know how it came up, but it's one of those. Its line is building the next generation of strong men. It's basically one of those. It's men only. It's like a men only.
Oh, is this that one that you showed me?
I think I showed this one to you.
It's like a clean the slate clean. Well, you've been thinking about this for a couple of months because you showed me this a couple of months ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh. It's like a. Is it like a? It's like
Well,
a,
it's not a. The blurb is where is it? Our mission is to facilitate transformation for all the hardworking and ambitious men who know that they are meant for more in this life. So this one's just, it can be anything. It can be physical training, experimenting a new diet, elevating your business. It's not like you don't get together and in this one and it's no counselling or classes or anything. It's just you finding your own space without, apparently, what they've identified as the
distraction.
This distraction of women,
Yes.
which apparently is something that gets in our headspace a bit. So it takes that out of the picture, and they reckon if you do that, and they recommend you stay for a month. I don't know who's got a month. They could just piss off to Bali, but that's what they're saying here. And but then and then I saw a story today saying that these things are selling out. There's one 2 hours from Brisbane, where there's a story I think in today's paper, I think, or Q Weekend on the weekend, whatever it was, saying that, you know, Jake, 25, signed up for the weekend retreat 2 hours from Brisbane. He was feeling lost. But this is one of those ones where he's like, hi, everyone, I'm Jake. I've just gone through a really terrible breakup. Mm-hmm. And he's there in front of other men. And they're actually discussing your feelings amongst other men. And they're selling out. They're going nuts, apparently.
Yeah. But I thought the one that you said in Bali wasn't like that.
It's not. So
No.
I'm just saying there's a lot of different ones that
so
are out there. But the common denominator
I reckon
on
it'd be
different
good.
levels of like classes and that is just no women.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure I want to spend a month without women.
What would you rather do? Would you rather go, or is it a double up? Like, do they take your phone off you?
I think you can have... No, there's internet because people are still running. So some people just go in there. There's some dudes are just hitting the gym and just like smashing the gym out for a month.
That's
and it's just fitness something. But other guys are running their business. Some guys are sitting over there with their headset on with their laptop being far more productive with their business back home because there's no women
Yes,
to get in
there's
the
no-
way of
there's
their,
no
their
distractions.
headspace.
Yeah.
So they've worked out that the one common denominator of men that gets in the way of anything we want to achieve is women,
Yeah, well,
for better or for worse.
yeah, but only because you allow it to happen. So
Yes.
it's like the only.
I'm not blaming women
So
here.
it's basically
It's our
saying
fault.
the only way you're going to get something done,
Yeah, is to
we
get
have to
the
come and lock you down in here and refuse
Yes.
to be.
They're
Yes.
saying our productivity
Yes.
in every facet of our life is better if we stop
Yes.
thinking about women.
Yeah, but I disagree because I've never seen.
No, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not
I'm-
agreeing or disagreeing. I'm confused.
Because the best version of you that I've ever seen.
Me personally?
Yes,
Yeah.
you personally, the most presentable.
Is
like
what?
you at your absolute best has been with Kendall here for the last 3
I'm smarter than
I'm smarter than Sue.
Brighton Homes are now offering up to $35,000 cash back on their homes. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to live brighter and save more with Brighton.
All right, Jason out at Cooperoo. What's going on?
Hey, just on the school drop-off at the moment.
That's with you because you've played before, haven't you? I know that. Is it?
So we're 1-1, one each.
Okay.
This is the decide. This is like a precursor to the decider we get at Suncorp next week, mate. This is your decider right now. Is it Hallie? Is she your girl?
Hallie's here.
Your daughter?
Yep.
Yep. Is she up for a game?
She's up for a gimp.
Has she done one before?
No, I don't think so.
No, okay. Yeah,
We might have had one.
I thought I remember a Hallie doing one, but it might be a different Hallie. Anyway, this one's ready to go at 14 years of age. It's right in that interesting area with gimps, isn't it?
Well, respect to Hallie because 14 is about the age that we traditionally see
dropping
people
off.
bail out.
Yeah.
And, what are you talking about, Dad? No, I'm doing Kim.
Dad.
So,
That's a-
yeah, Hallie, good for you. Good for you. You ready, Jace? 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Who painted Starry Night?
Don't know.
Box, moon, and blue bottle are types of what?
Jellyfish.
Who is the star of the Knives Out movie franchise?
Daniel Craig.
Name a colour on the Trinidad and Tobago flag.
Green.
Spell mortgage.
Mortgage.
Stop the clock.
Oh, that's going to be, I don't know, I feel like that's going to be hard to beat. Felt strong.
What did Jace have there?
4 seconds.
I will say that the the colours on the flags, Suze at an advantage.
Yeah, because she's seen most
She's
of them
been to
on the
18 Olympic
on,
Games.
on the
so-
podiums.
Yes.
On the dais.
So she's pretty good on that with all those opening and closing ceremonies. 4 seconds left on the clock, Jace. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
He's nervous.
You got
Gimp?
You got Suze there.
Gimp? We'll do the Gimp.
You ready for the gimp?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
What are you doing, mate?
Yes,
What are you
yes,
doing?
Jace,
Hallie.
all right. We'll count her in, mate.
1, 2, 3. Bring in the gimp.
Yeah, it had that 14-year-old hesitancy, didn't it?
Could have been worse.
No, it was good.
She stepped up.
Hallie, did you do that under slight duress, though?
Yes.
Yes. We can tell. Just for being a superstar, I'm giving you 8 3/4 out of 10. Pretty strong mark. Well done.
Nice.
Well done, Hallie.
All right. Call her
Thank
proper
you.
anyway.
Susie O'Neill. Hold the phone, Freddie. Susie O'Neill. It will be a miracle. You won't see anything like that again this year.
30 seconds on the clock and your time starts now. Who painted Starry Night?
Van Gogh.
Box, moon, and blue bottle are types of what?
Jellyfish.
Who is the star of the Knives Out movie franchise?
Don't know.
Name a colour on the Trinidad and Tobago flag.
Green.
Spell mortgage.
Morgate.
Stop the clock.
Morgan.
Wow. Well, she really gave up, didn't she?
She really did.
If she swam like she answered those questions, she'd be called Lay Down Sally.
or a negative split. Daniel Craig's going to be important here.
Yeah. I'll take it, Tuco.
Oh, okay. Well, not that one. It's this one.
Nice.
Who painted Starry Night? Jason said, I don't know. Suze Van Gogh. Vincent.
Yeah.
Of the Vincent Van Gogh of the Vincent variety. Suze hits the front. 1-0. Box, moon, and blue bottle are types of what? You both said jellyfish. That is correct.
2-1.
Who is the star of the Knives Out movie franchise? Jason said Daniel Craig. Suze said don't know. Daniel Craig is correct. And it's 2-2. You're in with a chance. Name a colour on the Trinidad and Tobago flag. Jason, you said, what did you say?
Green, I think.
Green.
You said green. Suze said green.
Yeah.
I reckon you were all both thinking of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Trinidad and Tobago's colours are red, black and white.
In fairness, Suze hasn't raced against many people from the Caribbean.
That's correct. That's the one area where she...
Yes, doesn't really get to compete against them that much.
2-2. Final question. Spell mortgage. Suze, I don't know what the hell she was thinking. She got it wrong. Jason, Mortgage. That's correct. You're smarter than Suze. You've just won $400. You're into the draw for the BYD 803. And, more importantly, a second victory sees you become the 15th member to chalk up 2 wins against Suze, and you will now get your name etched onto the Noble Dow Cup.
Congratulations!
Slice of history, Jace.
Give him some bell action, mate. A bit of belling.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Have we heard from Sophia?
We have not.
Oh, dear.
I reckon
Sophia
she's
from
got-
Kalanga.
I reckon she'd have about 3 minutes remaining.
Yep. Sophia from Kalanga, who was after her ballet fees worth $505 on Ash Lutzi and Susie O'Neill's $100,000 pay your bills. You've only got a couple of minutes to give us a call.
On.
Oh, we've had a 100% success rate so far this week, right? Like,
there's been no dramas.
No.
I mean, yesterday there was the local Facebook neighbourhood group. Got on there saying hello. Where were they from? I can't remember where they were from, but if there's a Kalanga equivalent, get on that now and say Sophia.
The Kalanga Chronicle.
Yeah.
Lift your game. Spread the news.
Come on.
Sophia's got 2.5. Otherwise, she's forking out for her own.
Ballet fees.
Yeah.
no one wants that.
No, 500 for ballet.
They can go other places, can't it? Deary me. Righto. Okay. Someone called up regarding the men only business.
Did you want calls on that?
No, not
Anyone
really. I
that's
just was
ever
just
done
interested.
that? I reckon you should do it. Honestly, I reckon
someone
that'd
would
be
have
a
done
good,
it.
like two weeks to just focus in.
Do you reckon 2 weeks would be good?
Yeah, 2 weeks where you can just go there, you can train, how long did they say it takes to create a habit? 21 days.
21 days, I've always heard.
21 days to create a habit of going, okay, for the next 3 weeks, I'm not going to be involved in any shenanigans with the ladies, okay? You put your phone away, David.
Yeah. Would you stop thinking about them as well if you can't access women? You know, it'll clear your brain.
Yeah, exactly. The mechanism, like just shake the Etch-a-Sketch, just shake it clean. It's all blank, and then you eat good.
Yeah,
no drinking. Is there no drinking?
There's no drinking. The food there is all healthy.
Do it,
and they provide the food, so that's good. And I don't know whether women have the equivalent thing either. That's do they need to clear their heads of us? I don't know. 13, 24, 10 if you've done it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you brought this up. There's a local one you said, because I think Sarah, my wife, texted it to me a few months ago and said, hey, here's a great idea for a boys' trip. That's the message I see in the front of the phone, and I unlock it thinking she's actually making a creative suggestion, and then it was a, men's only retreat.
Awaken, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
The one near Brisbane.
Might have been that, men's only and drink free. And I was like, just threw back. I'm like, how dare you?
I'll take my boys' trips in Vegas.
Thank you very much. They've just announced the NRL, and I'll have no distractions because the Broncos aren't going. So I'll be able to go over there and be as neutral as possible.
That's a good point.
I'll be my best version of myself because I won't be coming home disappointed if they would have lost.
Exactly.
So
your headspace will be clear.
I don't go crazy if they win. Yeah, go over there. What am I going to be cheering for Penrith?
Yeah, you've got to avoid the Penrith fans.
Yeah.
That's all you've got to avoid.
Me hanging out with the Cronulla mob. Wouldn't have thought so.
Anyway.
All right. Well, we're running out of time. This is it. We're down.
That's it for Sophia, isn't it?
The final 30 seconds we're at the moment.
Oh, dear.
The 26. Where do we ride? We'll just ride this out. Sophia
dear.
from Kalanga. I mean, I'm just thinking, Ash, you and I, we're here. We're paying for kids' sport. You're paying for footy. I'm paying for soccer with 2 kids. I know where this money could otherwise be going to. I'm only assuming, Sophia, this isn't ballet for herself. I'm assuming this is for a kid. $505. We're less than 10 seconds.
That's it.
Unless we've got one coming through.
You can head to the Nova Player to register your bills now as well. But Sophia has missed out.
That hurts.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Nick is on. Nick is on. Nick is on. Ooh, he's on the streets. Nick is on.
That's all too, mate.
Not even comment on it. That was a shocker.
A bit late there.
Look, we're all feeling a bit tired. We've said that. We're 4 days back into it. And, it makes sense that we've sent Nick out with his new driver, Chris, otherwise known as Buzz, to Zarafa's Acacia Ridge. You out there, Nick?
Yes, I'm on the deep south here, just off Bow Desert Road. I'm out here with a new Supernova, as you said. Chris, he's not that talkative at the moment, but that's okay. Now, the good thing is, if you've got a bit of a sore throat or something like that, the winter chills of July is just starting to hit everyone. You'll be very glad that Zarafas have just launched their Dreamy Mocha. Now, listen to this. Combining Zarafa's signature espresso with a smooth blend of rich caramel, white chocolate top, pillowed zigzags of fudge and caramel infused cream. That is perfect if you've lost your voice. We've already got people flying past. My little my street team, he's just handing them out left, right and centre. How are you enjoying your first day on the streets here, Chris?
I don't get paid enough for this.
Tommy Rodriguez.
Yes.
Chris. All right, well, look, again, if you want to cattle dog it down here, please come down. We are on 1156 Bow Desert Road, Acacia Ridge. Here at Zarafa's Coffee. I love Zarafa's. The drive-through element, they've dominated the coffee industry for a long time. And look, it's starting to get a bit cold. We all know that. So please come on down, come say good day. As I said, we might give Chris a bit of confidence here, and he'll be able to just meet a few people, get a few photos, and look, I was going to say, what a morning for it. I'm loving this, by the way. I've got to say, I'm loving this.
Mate.
So are you giving stuff away?
Yes, we are.
Vouchers.
Yes, we are. That
You got
beautiful,
vouchers, yes.
Dreamy Mocha. We've got vouchers galore. We've got stacks of them to give away. I just spoke to the member of the staff coming in. I said, look, we've got a few of these here. We're going to be here for a little while too. So
and which one is it
come
again?
down. It is the Dreamy Mocha with the caramel.
Where are you, idiot?
I'm at Acacia Ridge.
Okay, I know you said it.
I'm at 1156 Bow Desert Road, AcaciaRidge. On the way out, heading southbound. Lutzi, I was going.
Where are you? I'm in the car park.
I will bring some back for some members of the team, and we started at 100%, but I'm losing them as we go.
Come on, buddy. Yeah, no, that's right in my wheelhouse. Actually, that sounds delicious. We love Zarafas.
Yeah, bring some of them back. Thank you.
It is truly wonderful. Signature espresso, white chocolate and caramel fudge. Try Zarafa's limited edition Dreamy Mocha today.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Supernova Chris, as well.
Chris, we're calling him, are we?
Yes, we are. Buzz will be back tomorrow, but Chris is on duty today. Thanks, Nick.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Bring it back. Throwback throwdown.
I knew I was going to be up against it this week.
Yeah, mate.
I didn't expect people to jump on board, and they didn't. Thank you very much.
He's just calling it straight up. I mean, okay, we'll rip the Band-Aid off here. Ash's song, Men Without Hats, Safety Dance. No change from the percentage of the votes
What
from
did
early
finish
this
at,
morning.
Mitch?
15.
I've got the double figures.
That's not a disgrace.
Yeah.
But Bungalug's over here. He's had some fourth places that haven't even made double digits.
Single dig, mate.
22% for number 3.
that he selects, mate. This gets a 6%er. That's him and his mum.
I don't even go there anymore.
No, you've given up on them.
Given up.
Kendall's not here today, but her song was in 3rd place. Finished.
Yeah.
Sting, the Police.
Tantra coach.
He's got other things to worry about.
Mantra.
Now we almost could have called it. We nearly called it this morning, but the Matty Rowe plate. Look, Lutzi, with your song,
yeah,
you did manage.
Matty, I love playing that.
You did manage to steal 1%.
Right up our alley.
Yes, got to 25% for a second placing.
There you go.
So not much in it there between the bottom 3. Which
Jeez, this is a romp.
Yeah, huge. 38% victory here.
for
Buzz.
Buzz.
He's got no voice. He won't be singing it in the car on the way back
AKA
to the studio with Nick.
Streety Chris.
Yeah.
Nick will sing it for you. Sing along in the car, Nick.
But his own version. Sometimes there's a club that they'll have a Toto night where they only play Africa back to back to back for
Really?
like 6 hours. So Nick will give you a little preview there, Buzz, for the next 4.5.
I hear the drums echoing tonight, and she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Coming up after the 8:30 news, speaking to Anoxia. You may have seen her going absolutely viral the last couple of days, busking on the Queen Street Mall and just to pluck Teddy Swims
Boom.
out of the walkers by to perform his own song alongside her outside the Hungry Jacks.
By the way, a lady got in touch with me. She sent me a message and said that they do pay wave their busking now. You don't have to throw the money in. She said, I was in London. I paid a busker via Tap and Go. And he had a sign saying that each tap was £3.
Just a set fee. Yeah, nice.
That's the way they do it now.
Anoxia might have to bump her money up a little bit. We'll have to ask her about that. Whether she's got one of the devices, maybe. Or she's still going
nuts on
coins.
TikTok.
Yeah.
I wonder if window washers at red lights now.
It's going to change the industry.
You want floppies with that?
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast. Shell V-Power, proudly fueling the mighty Queensland Maroons.
He gets it on to little Langer. Langer really going hard.
Darren Langer in action. Langer's over. Is he? Yes. Langer gets it right.
Wreck it, Alf.
All right, let's go to Jim Boomba. Brooke, out of Jim Boomba. Yeah, you're on the air, Brooke. You've won the tickets. You're off to Origin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Have you been to Origin before, Brooke?
I have, yes.
How many times?
3 or 4.
And how have Queensland gone when you've been there?
Oh, pretty good.
What does that mean?
They've won.
What, every time?
Every time.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, that's a great omen.
Good luck, chum.
You're bringing a perfect record in with you.
Perfect.
At Origin. Who are you bringing? Who have you got?
My son, Billy.
Is he named after Billy Slater?
Of course.
Billy Walters.
Oh, any Billy.
He likes Billy Walters.
Yeah, good. I'm very happy with this setup. Well, congratulations. These are. I mean, this has been sold out. We've been checking the website just in case there's some sort of glitch, but no, you cannot get a seat anywhere in the stadium, Brooke. But you've got yours.
And it's a decider. It's even better.
It doesn't get any bigger than this.
Nope.
Bigger or better. There's a decider at Suncorp. This is as good as it gets.
They still have an area though, don't they, Mitch? What are the New South Wales supporters called? Blueies.
Oh, the Bluchies Blues.
Yeah, like they still occupy. Do they end up with one
I
area?
think there's an area-ish, nowhere near the amount of percentage they do down in Sydney.
I think it's at Nathan. At the QSAC.
We put it on an old tube TV for them.
We put them out there.
They crowd around. This has got an
where it
aerial.
is, guys, file on in.
We cut the internet off at about the 62-minute mark, so they can't get the feed anymore.
Not you, Brooke.
No.
You are ready to rock.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Congratulations.
Good on your Billy too.
Yeah. All thanks to Shell V-Power, proudly fueling the mighty Queensland Maroons. You can listen out for the Wreck-It Alf tune again tomorrow for your chance to win another double pass coming up tomorrow morning.
Did you see that apparently Billy had an honesty session with the players after game 2? I guess you got to address it in some ways, but he must have just wanted to. And the players straight after, they're all walking out like they're just...
Pull together.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
2 days ago.
Yeah, Tuesday I think it was.
I'm going to say it was. Anoxia was performing, busking in the mall. She was singing this song, Teddy Swims. And then Teddy rocks up and starts singing along with her. Have a listen to this, and then we'll speak to Anoxia.
Get out of town. Yeah, you have to join me.
Really? You go. You go. I lose control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. When you're not next to me.
Yeah.
You're breaking my heart.
Yeah. Little combo deal. started singing together, in sync, dancing with each other. What a thrill that must have been. Anoxia, how are you?
I'm crazy. How are you?
Has anything like that ever happened to you before? Surely.
No.
I couldn't believe
I feel so lucky.
I couldn't believe how cool and calm you were. Like, you didn't even freak out. You were just able to sort of go along with it.
I think because I just handed him the microphone. I was just like, take over. I can't speak. I can't do it.
And you had 2 mics, which was because how was that? That second mic was just ready to go. I mean, it would have been a lot harder if you only had 1 mic. I mean, it sort of worked out perfectly.
No, I know. I planned it this way. I knew that he was going to be in Brisbane. I knew that he was playing a show that night, and I thought to myself, well, I've seen all of the videos of him collaborating with buskers. I'm going to try my luck, and so I set up super early in the morning, prepared to go all day just for the chance, and so I was prepared. And it was nuts. Just to see him walk up with that expression was crazy.
Right, I was going to ask that. So you knew that he was in town, he does have a history of these type of things. So if you set up first thing in the morning, did you spot him down the Queen Street Mall
you were
and
playing
then
the
start
song.
singing?
No, because he came from behind me. I watched the video back and he walked from behind me, and I was scanning the crowd, hoping, all the time, and he was there, and it was nuts. I mean, you see the video, so...
But how often were you playing Teddy Swim songs for that to happen? Were you on repeat?
I did 1 Teddy Swim song, 1 cover, so I switched them, and I was only doing 2 of his biggest songs, so it was just annoying for the businesses around me, I'm sure.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Oh, so you were doing a bit of a repeat. And so how many hours how long did you perform for before you
rocked up?
I was there for about an hour before.
That's madness.
It's not bad. I was prepared to go all day.
Do you reckon he caught wind of the fact that someone was in the mall singing his songs, or was it just sheer chance? Or do you reckon someone's gone, look, someone's singing a lot of Teddy?
I have no idea. It feels like sheer chance.
Yeah.
Truly.
That's madness. So what did he? So he sang "Lose Control." Then he stayed on and sang Rihanna with you. Is that right?
Yeah. So we did a cover. We did 2 of his songs. So we did the "Lose Control" and we did "The Door." And then he said, "Oh, what should we do?" And I suggested maybe some Rihanna. And he was saying that he's actually good friends with Mickey, the guy that wrote that song. So we sang that really beautifully together, and it was very special.
Which Rihanna song was it?
Stay, was it?
Stay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And did you get a big crowd around you? Like, did word pass around pretty quickly?
Yeah, I think once people recognised who he was, the crowd just tripled in size. It was wild.
And you what happened then? Did he exchange? Did he follow you on Instagram or anything? Can you leverage this in any way now, you reckon?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the attention that it's gotten is crazy for me, and it's so nuts. But after the show, he basically said thank you. He said he's got a full day booked. He was swarmed by people literally jumping over the bench trying to get a photo with him and chat to him. And so his bodyguards are ushering him away, and he's jumping over the top of these giant men saying, let's hang out, come to my show, come to my show. And so his management and labels, they took me to their show, and we got to see it on a proper sound system and got to speak on some few things, which was very exciting.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So you ended up going. You ended up going to the show because you're a musician in your own right, aren't you? You're 19 years of age.
Yes.
Yeah. And what do you got going on music-wise? Do you write your own stuff, or where are you at?
I do. I've been making music for a while now. I've got 3 songs out on Spotify, and a few more coming this year, which is very exciting.
That's pretty good. And you're from Melbourne. Are you based in Brizzy now?
I'm based in Gold Coast, so I spend most of my time busking in Gold Coast, but I travel quite frequently, so everywhere at the same time.
Okay, so we've been throwing this around the office this morning, like what a busker can make. And, not if something breakout like that happens with...
just on a normal day.
Yeah, with Teddy Swims rocking up, although I'd be interested to know if people started sort of throwing some money in the can. And
I think I made about $20.
Oh, wow.
With Teddy. So, the publicity is great, but...
No one's thrown in the
coin. So what can you make in a typical busking session? Like what's the stock standard day of busking?
Well, I mean, the economy sucks right now, so it's not doing amazing as it was a few years ago. But it's enough to get by. It's enough for me to live comfortably and happily and still support my music. So it's good.
Maddie, you know Maddie Rowe. Maddie Rowe's like, yeah, she loves you, Maddie.
I love Maddie.
Yeah, she said to say hello.
Jeans is her name.
Yeah, Jeans is her musical.
Yes, on radio she's Maddie Rowe.
But she was saying it's not the first time you've had a video go viral. That what happened to you when you were busking in Surfers Paradise? Did someone try and steal your money?
Oh yeah, that's regular. That's
really
that's a normal thing. It's very intense in Surfers, so you have to keep watch of the crowd constantly. But there's security cameras in front of me, and there's the beer garden with security guards behind me, so I'm very well protected all the time.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my neighbourhood. It's a sad indictment.
You just threw Gold Coast under the bus, mate. Your own neighbourhood.
We're better than that, aren't we?
Listen, high risk, high reward.
Yeah, high risk, high reward. See, at least we pay, Lutzy.
Yeah,
better than Queen Street Mall.
Yeah,
I mean, you could have bloody Teddy Swims come there.
Steal it back. Yeah.
Just steal it back.
We might have to, at some point, we might have to get you in when you're in Brizzy for maybe some sort of duet sort of situation with Jeans or something. It'd be great too. Some collab. That'd be cool.
Yeah, let's set it up.
Yeah, let's do
Get
that
your
for
people
sure.
to contact my people.
It'll happen. It'll happen for sure. Oh, congratulations on that. That video, by the way. I don't know if you know this or not, but on TikTok, your Teddy Swims videos up to 3.6 million views.
Is it more than that now? How much is it now? Do you know?
Oh, far out.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
I saw it at 4 million, and then there was another one that I saw that I didn't post. I don't know who did. So that's at 8 million views.
Oh, someone else is cashing in. Great.
Yeah. What's that about?
Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. Well, hopefully you've leveraged this with, you're obviously a great talent anyway, but sometimes you just need a little something like this just to give you that push, eh?
Just a little bit, just a little push.
Yeah, good on you.
All right, Anoxia, we'll see you when you come in to perform with Maddie. Jeans. Jeans. Sorry.
Love you, Maddie. Love you, Jeans.
She can hear you. Yeah.
Love you too.
There she is.
The Ash, Lutzy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Lutzy's got a new system that he's adopted that, like if he buys a new T-shirt, so for every one new item that comes in, is it 6 have to go out?
No, I just throw double out.
Oh, double out,
right.
yes.
So 2, if it was one shirt, 2 are got to leave.
Two shirts of the same ilk or just...
yeah, well, of a similar... Yes.
I like this, by the way.
Yeah, because I've just got to declutter. I've got too much stuff in my cupboard.
Well, we moved from a house to a unit. And we, as a, you know...
I'm in a unit.
You move into a unit. Yeah, but it's one thing coming from a house to a unit where we got the kids and all the rest of it, that when we came into the unit, it was like, this is streamlined, Willie. We don't have the storage space anymore. And I got rid of so much of my stuff there. And guess what? You don't miss it.
No.
You don't miss it.
It's ridiculous.
You don't need as many T-shirts as what you've got.
No.
You don't need as many shorts.
The other day, because we're behind the bridge to Brisbane, and Brooks is the sponsor, they sent us some Brooks gear. Nice, great pair of shoes, running shoes, and also 3 pairs of Brooks socks. I'm wearing a pair right now. Fantastic. 3 new pairs of Brooks socks. 6 pairs have to go. So I went through. If there was a bit of elasticity gone, I thought these socks have been in here for a long, long time. I had a pair I got from the Noosa Triathlon about 15 years ago. They're out.
They're done.
So essentially...
Thank you for your service.
If we continue to do this, I'll halve the amount of junk I have in my cupboards. I think it's a good way to do it.
Yeah. Nice. So what do? You just chuck it out? Or you take it down to the... what do you do?
What are you supposed to do? I do whatever you're supposed to do.
The Ash, Lutzy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than... I'm smarter than Suze.
Brighton Homes are now offering up to $35,000 cash back on their homes. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to live brighter and save more with Brighton.
Mackenzie out at Annalee on a debut performance.
Hi.
You sound chipper. You sound
I'm
excited.
so excited to be on.
Is a little bit of nerves? A little nerves are picking up there, Mackenzie?
Yeah, I'm very nervous. I've been watching it for so long, and I'm like, oh my God, I wonder if I'm ever going to get on. I'm so excited.
Well, this is it. You're right in the frame. Now is your time.
I can't promise the questions that are going to be asked are going to be correct, but I'm still going to give it a red hot go.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
That's all we can ask of you,
and,
Mackenzie.
And you're on your way to the gym, aren't you?
Yes.
So
I was actually meant to be working there, but my friend took it so I could do the class. So I'm very excited.
Oh, sweet. What? Okay.
What?
It doesn't even matter. Forget it. I'm nervous.
No,
She's
you're meant
nervous.
to
You're not
be
making
working
sense.
at the gym,
No,
but your
she's
friend
not.
took the class. Okay, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't even matter.
Come on. Get,
right,
those
listen.
butterflies flying in formation, Mackenzie.
Get your stuff together here.
Come on, Mackenzie.
I'm
You're
feeling
making
Oh my
no
God.
sense. You're speaking Swahili.
I'm so excited.
All right, but you got to answer the questions.
Okay.
Come
All
on,
right,
come on,
let's
Mackenzie.
Focus. Let's focus
Let's do
now.
this.
Come on.
I'm shaking.
Come
I'm
on,
shaking.
Mackenzie. You've got this.
All right, good luck. Good luck. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. In which ocean is the island nation of Madagascar?
Pass.
Whose catchphrase is "What's up, Doc"?
I don't know. Pass.
Where was Pablo Picasso from?
Europe.
Who was the first billionaire YouTuber?
Oh my God, my mind is blank.
What is?
Damn it. That
Wow.
was terrible. That has to be the worst one this week.
Mackenzie. Oh, Mackenzie. I mean, they were tough, in fair. Yeah, pretty tough.
Yeah, they
I lost everything. My mind just went.
Did you know that you've heard it? You've been listening for a long time. Like you know that you don't pass, right? That's a bad thing.
I know. I think that has to be the worst one that I've ever heard.
It's not the worst, Mackenzie. It's not. Well, it might be one of the worst ones.
It's up there or down there.
It's up there with
or down
so
there.
embarrassing.
Mackenzie.
My mum's going to be so
Oh
disappointed.
dear.
You passed on the first two questions, and we only got halfway through, I think, question 4.
Mum's like, we paid all that money for her education.
Yes.
I went to a private school too.
I know, I can tell.
I could tell.
I knew you did, Mackenzie.
Oh no, that's terrible.
It doesn't matter. Listen, the good news is we're only
I'm
playing
hoping
for
the cave.
$100
The
anyway,
cave.
and the cave is full.
Yeah, well, I'll see
We
what.
might as well just give it straight to Sue.
Oh no, we'll run through a process here.
Right,
we have to T's and C's.
Let's. It's a good game. That's at least a good thing. Our guy Sebastian's got the game, or is it Buzz?
Buzz, I
it's
think.
Buzzman today. This is a good one anyway.
Collars hanging low while I eat a bacon roll. I got chain swanging, cling clang, and I win a lot, bitch. I'm a gold medalist, and you are not in Brisbane. I got my own breakfast slot. Hey, little mama, yeah, you heard about me. My name is Susie, yeah, G-I-M-B. In a brekkie show with Ash and Lutzi, they call me the Gimp, yeah, G-I-M-B.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! It will be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
30 seconds on the clock, and your time starts now. In which ocean is the island nation of Madagascar?
Indian.
Whose catchphrase is "What's up, Doc"?
Bugs Bunny.
Where was Pablo Picasso from?
Spain.
Who was the first billionaire YouTuber?
I don't know.
What is 50 times 5?
200.
Stop the clock.
Yeah, it's pretty solid stuff there from Susie, as one would expect.
We'll just we'll rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
Mackenzie,
Let's just rattle through.
get it over and done with, okay? In which ocean... Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Okay, just checking. In which ocean is the island nation of Madagascar? Sue said Indian. Indian is correct. The catchphrase, "What's up, Doc"? You've never heard of that? What's up, Doc? You're probably too...
Maybe.
Have you heard of Bugs Bunny?
Yeah, I honestly thought it was that YouTuber that puts the finger up
Who's
and
that?
says the famous one that's going crazy on TikTok at the moment.
Anyone? What is she talking about?
Billy Bowden.
Yeah.
Billy Bowden.
You're not talking about Billy Bowden, are you?
No, he says, "What's up, brother?"
Well, he's famous for putting his finger up and saying, "What's up,
And
brother?"
saying, "What's up, brother?"
Nick's
Nick
trying to get
will
to a
know. Hang
microphone,
on, just wait
Mackenzie.
one
Hang on,
second.
you might be right here.
Yeah, who is she referring to, Nick?
I thought it was him.
Oh, no.
No,
Several buttons are going to be
We'll
pressed.
come back to him.
That's all right.
Susan's leading 2-0. Question number 3, where is Pablo Picasso from? You said Europe. And it's kind of correct, but we're looking more for the country. Sue said Spain, and that's correct. It's 3-0. The first billionaire YouTuber. You both missed this. I don't even think you got asked this question, Mackenzie. Do you know who it is now? The first billionaire YouTuber. You'd know this person for sure, I guarantee.
Yeah, Mr. Beast.
That's correct.
Of course.
Yeah, see? We just didn't get it. Give you a chance to answer it.
I know.
You still don't get the point, though. Suze didn't get that. And then 50 times 5. Sue said it was 200. That's wrong.
250.
Even Mackenzie.
I know.
Knew that. Mackenzie, you got pants, though. It's a 3-0 victory to Suze.
Dear.
It's okay. She's amazing. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Come on, it's hard not to like Mackenzie, isn't it? She's got a good
She
attitude.
sounds lovely.
She
but
sounds
nonetheless,
fun.
your mother's disappointed. I'm disappointed. I mean, we're all disappointed.
You've embarrassed your school. Don't name your school.
Don't
No
name
one will
your
want to
school.
send their kids there.
What schools you go?
I don't know if I should out them like that.
I reckon. Where are you from, Annalie? You went to All Hallows, didn't you?
No, I didn't. But it was similar.
Lewis Hill.
Lewis Hill?
No, I can't say.
Okay, keep it at K5. All right, let's go to the cave.
Right, we're in the cave now. No one can hear us, Mackenzie. What's good? You got it, seriously. Yeah. What are you into? What do you like? I've got.
I love everything.
Do you like the footy? No. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Oh, you do? Not really.
Yeah,
okay.
it's okay.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a Ciramate Winery Lavender Picnic for 2. Our great friends at Ciramate.
Oh my God.
You'll absolutely love that. Ciramate's
Yes.
fantastic. And I'm also going to give you a double pass to Palm Tree Festival in December at Sandstone Point Hotel.
Oh my God.
Now this is huge. It's the Chainsmokers, Alesso, Griffin, and more. Tickets are at Ticket Tech, but you have a double pass. This is going to be one of the biggest festivals of the summer.
Stop it. I'm so excited.
Oh, it just came out.
She just passed out. Mackenzie, you're live.
Oh, dear.
Going once, going twice.
Oh, dear, we lost Mackenzie. Okay, but she'll love it there at Sandstone Point. There you go.
Also, with December, we are giving away
I reckon
a BYD.
the school's principal got in touch and just killed the phone line.
Cut the feed. We're giving away a brand new BYD Atto 3 electric car, and Mackenzie is in the draw, even with a 0 score. Their new energy is smarter. Build your dreams are the global leader in new energy vehicles. See the award-winning range of BYD Brisbane today.
Somerville House, it would have been, I reckon.
Mackenzie?
That would have been it.
Yeah.
Somerville House. No, she's gone.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.